Hello and welcome everyone to this Warcraft replay. It's going to be game 2 of the WC3 here. I always like hainiu icon. It is a baby Illidan, or baby Demon Hunter, whatever. I mean, it's pretty much Illidan. The model is based off Illidan, so there's no really point saying it's not Illidan. A lot of rambling here. This is going to be game 2 of this WC3 series. Thankfully I did get the colors right. I just assumed they would play the same colors, so all I did was a minor alteration to the scoreboard. So yeah, thankfully that did happen. The map is going to be on Twisted Meadows. This might be a longer game, I don't know. I was surprised last game was relatively short compared to the hour-long series that the Focus Loliet versus Yumiko WFZ series did. But yeah, those putting in as the Purple Night Elf in the top right. And we already have hainiu building an Ancient of War next to this base. I don't know what hainiu is doing, but this is going to be interesting. Ancient of War next to this Ogre Magi camp. Hopefully, those looking for an early expansion, it's going to be spotted out anyway, so maybe a slight danger there. Infi spawning in the top left, going for an Archmage. Nothing cheesy going on in his base. TeD is going to be spawning in as the yellow undead player in the bottom left as well. TeD opening extremely early graveyard. In fact, I think the TeD opening has the Tomb of Relics first, but this was a graveyard first, so interesting there. Hero just started as well, so I believe he was waiting for that Ziggurat. Wow, already first Crypt Fiend, so skipping that one ghoul, going immediately to the Crypt Fiend there. And hainiu spawning in the bottom right as the yellow Night Elf. So Demon Hunter, Death Knight versus Keeper of the Grove, Archmage. Archmage? Yeah, there he is, Archmage here. So going for the Ogre Magi camp. Of course, since Infi and Foe are human and Night Elf players, they could easily go for the Rock Golem camp as well, just because of how tanky or how easy they can clear those camps with those initial units. So surprised they're going for an expansion early on, but I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Early expansions means early advantage, and that should hopefully be just hopefully an easier time for the purple team. Of course, they might not find that easier time here because of this Ancient of War. This is 3 Ancient of Wars for Though, so this is really weird already. I don't know what he's trying to go for here. I think I mean, it seems a little far-fetched that he just built an extra Ancient of War just to deal with this Ancient of War, so I don't know if that's the real reason or not. Hunter Soul is going to be finished very soon, so at least double Ancient of Wars should produce double Huntresses. And it seems like the same strategy for hainiu, except he did go for a Demon Hunter this time around. So in terms of synergy between the heroes and units, I think Though is a little better since he does have the Keeper. But I guess late game viability, the Demon Hunter does win out. Also the dead for TeD, and he is clearing out this Ogre Magi camp. Seems like hainiu could potentially get that expansion for himself as well. Ring of Regen being picked up for the Death Knight is an extremely good item. On top of that Unholy Aura, he should be able to heal up relatively quickly, especially for an undead unit who can only heal on top of Blight. That will be extremely useful. Ultra Vision for hainiu, I mean, it's cheap, relatively get. Same thing going on for Though. Infi is building that lumber mill. I believe his expansion is saturated, so yep. And it seems like this is looking good for the purple side. Able to deal with Ancient of War here. The only problem is the Demon Hunter is still in Though's base and just being a menace. Huntress is already slipped right through as well. and they should be able to do quick work against these wisps. This gold mine will eventually run out of space. That is a bit of a problem there. But thankfully, if he does go after that Demon Hunter, he could potentially force the TP scroll out. Be going for some attempts at harassment here. The Elemental will just preoccupy the hit for now.
A player's forces are under attack.
No expansion has been dropped just yet. Another Ancient of War for hainiu. I don't know exactly why this... Unless the first one didn't actually die, I'm pretty sure this is just a new one, but either way this is gonna fall. I mean, it sure is soaking a lot of time from Tho, but yeah, that's all it is doing so far. TP staff back away. I believe he was just scouting for a base, which has, I mean, not even dropped Wisp here for both sides.
A player's forces are under attack.
A couple of Wisps actually being brought over here for hainiu, so this might be a bit of an aggressive play for the yellow team. Maybe Ancient Protectors might be dropping them at those base, who knows, but either way, they are gonna go for a bit of a fight here. Knight, chasing a little too far, I guess. No real reason to run that far. +1 attack for those Huntresses, but a TP scroll from Infi. That is not enough units to bring over, but with the combination of those units, who knows how this will turn out to be. The Death Knight is not being dealt with because there are no Demon Hunters, so he can really Death Coil whenever he wishes. Footmen are going right after those Crypt Fiends, in fact. Well, the Death Knight, Death Knight was going for that animation, but he was a little slow on that, so one Crypt Fiend actually falls, but in exchange, a lot of Huntresses, Footmen and Archers are just being killed. So armor supply is not looking good for the red team, not red team, purple team. 35 for both purple players, 34 for TeD, but 41 for hainiu. He has a lot of Hunters still alive, and of course the Demon Hunter as well. The Tree of Life is almost dead. This, wow, it actually just got killed. The Wisp weren't even brought out to try and repair. That is really disastrous for the purple side. Despite having a base up, they just lost those base, and Tho needs to keep these Wisps alive, otherwise he cannot rebuild. I mean, that's already a dead Wisp. I think the only Wisp alive is this one here.
Under attack.
And these two here, I guess. That was extremely bad for the purple side, and they might not be able to defend this expansion. In fact, only one Arcane Tower and an Ancient Protector. That is not going to be enough against all these Huntresses and all these Crypt Fiends. So even without True Shot Aura, they still burn through those buildings relatively easily. 26 for Tho and only and 47 for Infi. Does have a lot of units, but will it be enough? I don't know. Panda coming out, going for a Breath of Fire, but that is only a level 1 Breath of Fire. It's not going to do too much damage there. Do see some Riflemen as well, but in terms of tech, it's just not enough. There's not enough high-tech units for Infi to deal with this massive threat. 40 and 42 versus 47 and 23. Level 3 on the Demon Hunter there. Let's just come out as well, and that seems to be GG. As yeah, that was a little bad on the purple team's side. I don't know why they let the Tree of Life die so quickly, but yep, that is going to be the series. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again next time.